Hello, this is the little brother of Gloomhaven. This is still such a heavy game. You can see around the bottom right here, I have not been able to get everything back into the box. There's so much content in Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion. Now jumping right into this review, this is going to be a very quick overview of the game, some of the things about it, and just trying to give you a quick high-level overview to see if this game is something that you should purchase, you would enjoy or not. Now, if you have played Gloomhaven, I would highly suggest this. If you enjoyed Gloomhaven, I would assume you enjoyed it if you're watching this video, I would highly suggest this. There's enough similar, but I think the changes that it has, making it quicker and efficient, are really, really nice. It is obviously smaller, it's got a lot less content, but it still has a bunch in here, especially for the price. You're spending so much less than Gloomhaven, but you're still getting so much. So if you have played Gloomhaven, enjoyed it, I would recommend this. If you have not played Gloomhaven, you're interested in it, I would still recommend this, because this is going to give you a nice, streamlined taste of what that game is. Now, what do you have in this game that's different? What do you have that's the same? Well, the basic mechanism of the scenarios of you're fighting some bad guys, and you have your own character, your special abilities, your cards, all of that, ins and outs are going to work the same way. If you don't know, you have a handful of cards. You have access to all of them at the beginning. There's some that have super powerful effects on them, that if you use that effect, you're going to burn that card and trash it. It's going to be out for the entire rest of the scenario. Otherwise, when you use cards, they're discarded, and then you get to pull them back into your hand and trash one. And that is a short rest or a long rest kind of a thing. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense, but you've got a bunch of cards. You're choosing the top effect of one and the bottom effect of another. Every single round. You're trying to defeat a number of monsters is generally the scenario. Sometimes you got to do a few different things, but that's generally what you're doing. What I love about this particular one is it has a spiral bound notebook, really nice and thick pages, and you flip it and it has the map on it, and it tells you where to put the bad guys, what bad guys to do, all sorts of really cool fun stuff like that works really, really well. Great components, really fun characters, really cool, really like what they're doing with this. I thought it would be just annoying to try and keep track of everything. It's actually done in a really pretty dang nice way. In this game you have the Demolitionist, you have Hatchet, the Red Guard, and the Void Warren, and they are all played a little bit differently, but they're really, really nice. It's really cool stuff. I really do enjoy these characters. That's going to be one thing that's different, is you're not going to have a bunch of unlockable characters like you do in Gloomhaven, but you still have a bunch of unlockable things for your characters. You can purchase different things. There's a lot that is still going on with items and just different cards that you get to upgrade for your characters. So this is something I would really highly recommend, as it is a incredible entry into Gloomhaven or expansion for Gloomhaven. It even says right here, play as a standalone game or as an expansion to Gloomhaven. So a lot of flexibility with this. This is very, 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 very highly recommended, because Gloomhaven is supposedly one of the best games of all time. If you think, man, I should try it out, but Gloomhaven's so stinking expensive, this is where you need to start. That's what I would say. So really nice. Components are really nice. So everything works really well for me, and it's super fun. The only thing that kind of sucks is, like, it does, if you don't know Gloomhaven, it's going to take a little bit of time to get into it, to understand everything. It's going to take some time. They do have some scenarios that are entry scenarios. They really walk you into it super easily, though. So really nice. You're going to be punching out so many different tokens and stuff when you first get it, which I think is super fun. So that's where I'm going to leave you right there. I just want to give you a nice touch and a taste of this. I think there's 25 scenarios in this game, 1 to 4 players. Great game. that is Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion, worth trying, worth taking a peek at, a look at. So hopefully that gives you a nice little touch and a taste of Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion. What this game is, what it does, and why it may or may not be right for you. Thanks.